Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Cancer, March 7, 2023. With Mercury in your solar house until the 19th, you can be more insular, observant, and sometimes tentative. It's a time to give certain plans or elements of your life further thought rather than your usual style of diving right in. You can benefit from contemplative activities, research, and reflection. It's a fabulous cycle for prioritizing mental rest. Today, the moon spends the day in your sector of joy, and you gravitate to activities that give you pleasure or a break from the usual. Today, it may be challenging to manage all that you have going on. You might feel unsupported or worried about your position in your career or with your reputation. The key to taming anxiety, frustration, and perhaps a bit of paranoia can be to give yourself some space to reason things out on your own or with the objective opinion of someone you trust outside of the situation. To some extent, you may need to be cautious of competition these days, but it's important to keep this from taking over. Allowing yourself to take a step back to reflect will lead to better choices in the future. Mighty Saturn, the planet of karma, life lessons, and stamina, has been spinning back and forth through your solar house of friendships, communities, and groups since 2020 but will only continue to do so for a few more days. This has affected your personal and romantic life in a few different ways. First, you may have noticed that it's been harder to meet friends or, if single, date online. This is teaching you what you value most in your true connections, so be conscious of this and proceed. Yet, the more energy you invest into meeting others, the more Saturn will reward you. After leaving, he will not return for decades. Be loud and proud today. You may feel more expressive than usual when the fun moon in Leo trines Jupiter in your sign and Venus in your sign. The fiery energy is just what you need to feel confident in taking a bold leap of faith with your self-expression and creativity at work. Explore your options with your passion projects by experimenting with style, design, and more. You could even use this energy to stand out at work through your identity, like wearing something that sets you apart from your coworkers. While the sun won't return to your income sector until later next month, and this is when the most lucrative months of any year will normally begin, the asteroid Juno is just 7 days away and Venus will return just days later. The early arrival of the planet of money and the queen of commitment will not only kick things off much earlier this year but to prepare for massive developments ahead. This explains a growing sense of anticipation. Part of your nature is to see both sides of an issue. Another part of your nature is to be blind to the issue altogether because you have overextended yourself. In other words, the real issue can sometimes get lost in the many perspectives you are able to see. This is why routine is so vital to your sign, routine in the most basic sense. Try to strengthen your routine by exercising every day and planning your meals ahead of time. Spontaneity should fall within structure. If you're like most ones, a little organization will do you a world of good. On this day, accomplishing this might be easier than you think. This essence can get you focused and provide more than enough energy to get the job done. Make the most of this by writing out a list of the areas you want to clean up and get into better order. Then it's just a matter of getting yourself going. The weekend is the perfect time for the moon to not just make its only visit to a fun, playful, romantic and creatively charged part of your chart while Venus, the planet of love, is in Aries, but for them to form a friendly aspect. With the new working week not only due to kick off with a full moon in your work sector but set to energize things at a pivotal time across the income, work and career fronts, as well as a chance to embrace the weekend spirit, this is a chance to recharge your batteries. It is just as an alignment between Venus and Chiron, the planets of love and healing in Aries, peaks that the moon is spending the weekend in your romantic sector. This is the moon's only visit while Venus is in your sign, and these romantically charged lunar vibes are not only helping with the healing process but in Venus' mission to update your romantic expectations for the coming year. Our eyes in the sky. Today, the celestial body of the moon is in opposition with Saturn in the astrological sign of Leo. This cosmic configuration may cause us to experience feelings of loneliness and apprehension about what is yet to come, leading to a sense of inadequacy and difficulty in feeling like we belong. In order to achieve inner equilibrium and self-assurance, it is recommended to confide in close companions and share our deepest thoughts and emotions. This could help us feel heard and understood, which can bring a sense of relief and comfort during times of distress. Furthermore, engaging in soothing activities that promote self-care and relaxation can also alleviate stress and tension. Practicing yoga, meditation, or receiving a massage can help us feel more grounded and centered, reducing feelings of anxiety and apprehension. Taking care of ourselves in this way can help us find peace and comfort in the present moment, as well as build resilience for the future. As the clock strikes midnight, the dynamic Leo moon forms a sextile aspect with Mars in Gemini, igniting a fiery passion within us. This celestial combination inspires us to pursue our desires with confidence and enthusiasm, using assertive tactics to achieve our goals without causing any conflicts. Although some may perceive this behavior as pushy or provocative, today, our audaciousness and charm go hand in hand to get us exactly where we want to be. This cosmic alignment presents an opportune moment to advocate for ourselves and push forward a personal agenda. It is a time to assert our leadership qualities and take charge of our lives. With the Leo moon and Mars in Gemini on our side, we have the strength, courage, and communication skills necessary to make things happen. It is important to use this energy in a constructive manner and avoid any tendency to dominate or manipulate others. By using our assertiveness with respect and kindness, we can gain the support of others while also achieving our own goals. Let's take advantage of this cosmic energy to step into our power and make a positive impact on our lives and the lives of those around us. After a period of calm, the cosmic weather remains tranquil until nightfall, when the Leo moon opposes Saturn in Aquarius. This planetary alignment may cause us to withdraw into ourselves, feeling isolated and wounded, especially in our inner child. We may believe that we have been neglected, and our accomplishments and hard work have not been acknowledged or appreciated. As a result, we may start to feel dejected and emotionally distant from others. We may even hope that our gloomy attitude will elicit sympathy from those around us. However, it is essential to question whether these feelings are based on reality or mere projections of our own insecurities. It is easy to fall into the trap of expecting special treatment or praise from others, but this can lead to self-sabotage and rejection. It is crucial to evaluate whether we have genuinely been ostracized or insulted, or if we are merely perceiving things through a distorted lens. The moon's entry into a short void of course after this aspect's perfection serves as a reminder to avoid playing the blame game. Instead, we should focus on cultivating a positive and proactive attitude, accepting responsibility for our emotions and actions, and finding ways to validate ourselves instead of seeking validation from others. By doing so, we can overcome feelings of rejection and find inner peace and fulfillment.